back, dudes. My name's Rob. This is my 99 Chevy Astro, Project Bad Astro. One of the coolest things about an Astro are these rear doors. You can swing them all the way out. You also have this, which just provides some shelter if you're doing anything back here. So in my opinion, this is way better than the barn door style. These are called Dutch doors. One of the issues people have with them is leaking, and mine don't really leak too much, but I'm going to show you how I keep them from starting to leak in the first place. What you want to do every so often is just wipe off all this stuff in here with a soapy rag, and then I'm going to show you how to condition the seals just to help seal everything. But a lot of times the seals are actually fine. It's just built up dirt and gunk that prevents that weather stripping from doing its job. So this is a perfect example right here. See this seal right here? This is going to seal right up against this, and this is just absolutely filthy. So if there's all this dirt and stuff, you can't really expect a seal to work very well if there's just so much crap on the way. You can actually see the edge right here. We're just going to wipe all that away and get that nice and clean. There's two areas where they get especially dirty. One is this bottom seal right here. I think it's just because everything eventually runs down the doors. While you're doing this, you can find some other issues. So see how this is pulled out? You want to make sure all that stuff is sitting in there as tightly as possible. You can use some silicone or some adhesive to help it stay up there, which I might do, but so far I haven't seen a ton of leaking right here. This is, again, is another sealing surface for the other door. But since we're doing it, I'll just wipe it all off anyway. The other area you really want to check is right here on the inside edge, because that's what sits against this seal. So even if you get this seal nice and clean, if this is all dirty and full of pollen, it's not going to seal very well. So just make sure you wipe all that stuff off too. The other thing you can do to help prevent leaks is this Gummi Pflege stuff. This stuff conditions and soaks into your seals, making them more supple and they can form a little easier. It's really easy to put on. Typically it's like kind of like shoe polish. It's got like a little foam thing, but mine fell off. So I'm just using the other end of this same dirty ass old sock, although it is clean. And what you want to do is just get one part of it wet, and then you're just going to rub it onto weather stripping, kind of like a milky color. So scrub the seal a little bit to get the dirt off, and then it's going to leave this nice glossy oily surface, and that's going to soak in there and expand this seal a little bit, make it a little softer. Again, this stuff is called Gummi Pflege. I am not sponsored. This is just something I found a few years ago, and it does seem to help keep older weather stripping nice and pliable and still sealing. So get some of this stuff. I'll put a link down below. Won't cost you anything extra. I might make like 5 cents off of it, so pretty much retire on that one. All right, stay tuned until next time, dudes. We're gonna have a lot more videos on this thing coming up. I swap out the transfer case. I put a brake controller in this thing, 7-pin hitch receptacle. We got more things coming. All right, cheers, dudes.